What if we told you that your family dog could graduate from school?
And not obedience school, but an actual high school. It sounds incredible, but that is exactly what the KHOU 11 News I-Team discovered is happening at some private schools that critics say are really diploma mills.
And that is not all that investigative reporter Jeremy Rogalski found out for us. Jeremy?
Lisa and Greg, turns out a Texas law actually is helping these businesses thrive. How? Well, it requires state-funded colleges and universities to accept that diploma as valid, even when it belongs to a basset hound. It's a rite of passage from adolescence to adulthood.
I was crying. I cried. I was so proud.
And for Brooke Heyer, it was extra special.
I was the third person in my whole entire family to ever get their high school diploma.
With it, she could fulfill a dream of joining the Navy. But then, suddenly, her recruiter dropped a bomb.
It was worth absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing.
The Navy did not accept her brand new diploma from Parkview Baptist School, a school that's located in an office building. A school, she says, that didn't even care about her homework.
Did he read it?
No.
Did he grade it?
No.
Did he?
Didn't even skim it.
But Heyer says he did take her money.
How much?
Oh, almost $600.
All for a worthless piece of paper, she says, and a dream down the drain.
It was a waste of time and a waste of money.
And it's big money when you look at the big picture. In fact, some of these programs claim to have some 80,000 graduates over the past few years, all by promising a quick, easy, pain-free education. So, how do they get away with it?
These people are deceivers.
If you ask Tim Lambert,
I think it's a travesty.
They're hiding under a Texas law he helped to write as an advocate for homeschooling. It says public colleges and universities cannot discriminate against homeschool students. But Lambert says when these outfits call themselves homeschools, they have no business doing so.
They're not providing instruction. They're giving credit and then for a fee printing out a diploma. That ought to be a definition of a diploma mill.
Our undercover cameras caught it on tape at the Marquee Learning Center in East Houston.
Hi.
Listen to the pitch.
Right now we have a special. It's $99. That's all you have to pay.
That's right. Tuition is half price. And the coursework?
It's very simple. Just common sense.
Just whiz right through an easy take-home exam, and soon you too can have that coveted sheepskin.
That was pretty.
But you'd better hurry to get in on the deal.
This Saturday, it's gonna end. It might go up to like 175 or 150 or even 200.
Lambert's take?
I think what you've got is these guys basically saying we don't care who you are, you know, if as long as your credit card payment clears, then we'll send you the diploma.
In fact, some so-called homeschools like Lincoln Academy in East Houston never even see their students because it's all online. So the I-Team decided to do a test of its own and signed up Molly, our photographer's basset hound. And what was Lincoln's test like? Doggone laughable at times, with questions like, a triangle is how many sides? Or, the president lives in the White House.
True or false, huh? What do you think?
In a couple of hours with our help, Molly passed, and $300 and a few days later, her diploma and official transcript arrived. Lincoln Academy was even nice enough to email, "Dear Molly, you have truly reached a new milestone in your educational career. Sit back and enjoy your new life of being a high school graduate from Lincoln Academy."
Can I ask you about Lincoln Academy real quick?
But turns out nobody at the school wanted to talk to us about Molly the grad, including Nancy Laban, whose family owns the business.
Do you know who you're awarding diplomas to? A dog, ma'am. What do you have to say to that?
If it all sounds crazy,
our hands are tied.
It's driving some college admission directors bonkers and putting them in a tough spot. Trevor Thorne is with Sam Houston State University.
I mean, the law says you treat this student just like you would a student from a public institution. So we're really handcuffed by this, saying you have to take this student.
Meantime, we tried to talk to the other business owners of these so-called home high schools at Parkview Baptist.
He's out of the office. I'm going to have to ask you to leave.
But Lilton Chassan did tell us by phone,
"We're not a diploma boo. We're not a scan. You're attacking. You're looking for negative information. Goodbye, sir."
And finally,
are you a diploma mill?
No, sir. Sure not.
Marquee Learning Center's Ricky Guerra said they're all about helping the community. And he didn't pass up the chance to keep pushing that sale.
Remember now, don't forget to mention we have a $99 special going on right now.
You have a special?
Yes, sir.
Do you hear how this sounds? You have a $99 special?
It's a January special, yes, sir.
It's like a Midnight Madness or a Black Friday sale. We're talking about diplomas here.
No. I mean, call it what you want to. It's a free country.
Now, again, these schools all are quick to say that their diplomas under Texas education law are accepted at any state, college, or university. But here's the rub. For most community colleges, you don't need a diploma to get in because they have open admissions and you can enroll just by taking a placement test. As for other colleges and universities, they won't let you in on a diploma and transcript alone. Lisa and Greg, they require things like ACT, SAT scores, and additional tests.
A little more advanced, thank goodness. Yeah, all right, Jeremy, thank you for that.
We are still very proud of Molly, by the way.
Yes.
Well, experts say they are nothing more than con artists who have ripped off people from all over the world.
And yet the 11 News I-Team finds law enforcement has done almost nothing about this supposedly local business, a business that promises you a high school diploma quick and easy.
And Jeremy Rogowski is back with part 2 of his investigation. Jeremy.
Well, and Greg, last night we heard from Texans who say they paid good money but ended up with a worthless diploma from Texas businesses claiming to be private homeschools. Well, tonight's so-called school, observers say, is a worldwide scam with victims everywhere and a base of operations halfway across the globe.
Stay in school. It's the one thing Cherise Gilbert always told her kids. But the irony, she herself was a dropout.
I didn't think it was fair that I was preaching it to them, and I didn't honor it myself.
But then this time-strapped mom found a solution online. Belford High School, promising to provide your gateway to success with a high school diploma.
It really looked legit.
All it took was a $300 fee and a quick online test, which she passed.
And I get a phone call 15 minutes later. It was from Belford High School. Congratulations.
She was on top of the world.
I'm ecstatic. I'm excited. I accomplished something in my life.
But Gilbert soon learned her achievement was an illusion. As first a local college, then a potential employer told her her diploma was worthless.
It's false. It's not real. My head dropped, and I immediately started crying.
Big mistake.
Nicole Jackson also took Belford's bait, and the school took her money. $500 worth.
What did you do with the diploma?
I tore it up. I was so mad. That's the only thing I could think of.
And the next thing, she says, was to give Belford's owners a piece of her mind.
If I knew where to go at that time to find this school, I probably would have went and raised a lot of hell.
So the I-Team tried to track the school down along with its owners, but we had one heck of a time.
8020 Blankenship. Here we go.
The first address listed with the Better Business Bureau in Northwest Houston is a building long abandoned and up for lease. Another listing for the school up by the big airport turned out to be a commercial mailbox store.
Do you see a high school?
And Belford's owner, well, you'd have to fly halfway around the world to find him. All the way to Karachi, Pakistan, where this man, Saleem Qureshi, runs it out of his home. How do we know? He says so in this class action lawsuit on behalf of consumers. It claims the school actually only exists online, and its so-called principal and faculty are all made up, a lie. Listen to his testimony done on Skype.
Have you ever spoken to any of the honorary faculty of Belford High School?
I never felt the need of it, and I never did.
If I may be blunt, this kind of scam pisses me off.
He's Dan Parsons.
It's classic con artistry.
Head of Houston's Better Business Bureau, which gives Belford High
a well-deserved F from our faculty. It's a make-believe. It has just been shrouded in enough believability that people think they can buy it.
And Belford will sell it.
Where do you get your diploma, son?
To just about anyone, it seems. Like my 5-year-old son, Nick, who we signed up online.
Apply now.
And after a short test and $399, all of this arrived. A diploma, an official transcript with hours of credits, certificate of distinction in world religions, and an award of excellence, all for a kindergartner just beginning to read.
It's wrong.
It's a slap in the face to those who really thought it was the real thing.
It's wrong to take advantage of people. It's wrong to take people's money.
Now, Belford also has a university where for thousands of dollars you can get a college master's degree. But with that too come warnings that it's worthless. The Council for Higher Education, which is the premier authority on accreditation, calls Belford University a degree mill. We repeatedly try to get Belford's side of all of this, but so far, Greg and Len, no one at the so-called school has gotten back to us.
Yeah, no surprise there.